Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Asian Report, and starting with the ASX here. We've been looking at this in terms of wave 1 and 2 here and 1 and 2 here because we've got a three-wave structure down through here. It is possible that there could be a larger bear market here in terms of looking at this as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave here. Then we'll need to look at these this move down in terms of 1 and 2 here and 1 ABC for 2 here and down further, but would only turn bearish if this level here, the 61.8% area here, became the retested resistance at that point. Okay, it's a long way off, but it's only at that point where we would understand that we expect it to come down to there because of the previous chart, but if it became this scenario here, then we'd need to be short at that point there. So yeah, we just need to allow this to play out here, but this is how it's looking at the moment. So but both counts are quite fitting really, but yeah, the bullish count for the US markets will give us this one here as the primary count to the upside, but it's my job to point out both sides of the market. In terms of being long here, yes, we're long already, but well, the main point here is that the number here, the 6650, as I pointed out before, which is halfway mark between two levels, the 500 and the 800 here, is also the sort of supply balance point here, and really once that becomes the support here, in this picture, then it would be the safest trade to the upside, making new highs at that point. So let's just go in and look at this for a moment. So we've been counting up here as wave 1, ABC for wave 2, and looking at this here as wave 1 here. I have to say I'm not that happy with this wave 2 here because it's taken such a long time here, and that's why I've pointed out the bear market thing here, because this, you know, this large wave 2 here can certainly be wave B here. So we just really need to be, you know, careful about this. So in our long trades here, we we certainly don't want to go into a loss. That's one thing. So taking part profit up here is part of the game.
Report unless it's done. Really? Just holding up some plates.
How much is something that you need to determine for yourself. This move down through here is in 5 waves, so we can look at this as the B wave here, and then the C wave coming into play here as well. So we've got long trades here, so keep your account based at you know, in profit. So that means that you may need to take more positions out of the market at this point, because I have to leave the stop where it is here. The idea was to take part profit here, keep these trades here, and keep the stop under this level here for this. So obviously the 6.6 is going to bring in a really nice support here. So I wouldn't imagine it coming down much further than that. And obviously we've got a trend line through here as well. But in a lot of cases, the A wave can equal the C wave here. So we can come down further, and the market will be, in terms of coming down through here, should be bouncing around 10, 20 and 30 within here. So if you need to take more out here in this space, then do that, and then you can build back in once this line here is breached, and also once the 6650 has got the support over here. So you'll just have to keep a cool sort of head on your shoulders at this stage. And the tick chart here, yeah, just counting down from the top here, we'll call this wave 1 here, the top here, and then I can count 5 waves down into wave A here, the B wave here, and this is not finished yet. This is going to come down here further. That's 100 ticks. I'll just put it on 20 ticks just to catch this little bit here, just to give you an idea of where we are within that space. So we've got 5 waves to this point here. So I'll just put that there, and then that would be wave 2 coming back, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for that. So that'd be a smaller wave, and then we've got back here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to here. So it's still got down to here. So we've still got, and that's got to come down. I'm just counting 5 waves down here. So this will be the 3rd wave coming into play here. And we've got 1 and 2. So it's still not finished in here. And then we've got this one to come back. And then we've got this one. So we're going to end up down at the 6 area here for this. I won't leave these here, but it just gives you an idea of how far that we need to come down for this. So if you want to be taking some out, then now is the time for that. Just keep that break even. Okay, so for Hong Kong, we're not quite there yet with this. So I mean, if you wanted to short this, you could just short these short these lows here for this, but it's just not a safe setup at this stage for this. But that's what you would do. But I'm not going to do that because it's trading against the trend without any evidence. So I'm not going to do that. And secondly, India is in the same boat as well here. So this little move up through here can be counted as wave 2 rally, or it can be counted as wave 1 move up through here. It still doesn't really present a very clear pathway here. It can be counted as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave to here. Or it can be counted as 5 waves up, which would be wave 1 here, wave 2 in here, all of wave 3 here, an A and a B and a C here for wave 4, and then up for wave 5 here. Once again, this market here can drop down into the 61.8%, into this space here, so the 11,100. So we can't really turn bearish on, we're not going to turn bullish on this or bearish on this until we have more evidence. We need this space filled in here. So if the 11,100 becomes the retested resistance, then that's going to put us in the bearish mode, and we'll start looking to build in trades in this space, and also on the other side of 11,000 here. On the bullish side, if we just do get 3 waves down here as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down here, let's just then we can move, then we'll move long from that point. So yeah, it's just not set up either yet. This is going to drop here further. So if we just go into the tick chart here, so it can be counted as an A. I kind of like this count really, an A wave here, an A and a B and a C here for the B wave, and then up here for this structure here. So and in here we can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. So this is some sort of corrective wave across here because it's got overlapping wave structures here. I could copy that and put the wave B here as an, well, I just need to check that out, but it looks like it's the A wave to here, the B wave to here, and the C wave to here. So it can come down further from this point. There will be support here, of course. Yeah, further down for this. So I suppose you could short it if this became the retested resistance here, if you wanted to. It's not such a bad idea, because if it is a bearish market, then then we're on the right side. So probably not a bad idea. So let's just go back to the 1 hour chart. It may end up just being a break-even trade through here though, or even a small loss, so be prepared for that if you want to go that direction with that. So this needs to come down here, bounce off that, come through here, come back, test it, and then down. So that's the short trade here, and I'll just put it with a thin green line in it, which means just a smaller position to go on that side, and the stop will need to be put up here somewhere. So you need this as the retested resistance. Remember, there's lots of support at all of these levels through here, but it may be helpful further down. And of course, for whatever reasons, if this 300 here becomes the support, then we need to be on the long side for there. So if it just comes down a short way here and then comes back up here, we need to be looking for this particular pattern on top of group 1 here. This is number 3 here of 11,000, 100, 200 and 300, 1, 2, 3. And if we get a tested support on 3, then it naturally just sets the target up for the 5 here. So we don't have that. That's not support there yet, but that's what we'd be looking for there, just to fill in some gaps. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in.